Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, or whatever you want to say. I really don't know what I'm saying, but we are back again on Head Coach again for another wonderful part. Thanks again for the amazing support as always. We're going to get ready to play against the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. But thanks again for the amazing support. I know you guys been loving it. So let's keep it going, shall we? Thanks again for Maverick and uh what's his name? Can't forget my viewers' eyes and names out there. It's bad. Eduardo for coming in earlier today. Eduardo really likes what I'm doing, so we're gonna keep it going and keep you guys pleased and happy. So if you guys have a team suggestion I'm gonna rebuild next season, let me know in the comments or let me know in the chat if you're here. Because I wanna have your insight. But before we start, we gotta do one little thing. I usually do it anyway. Because people want to know like when these games go live, so I share it to Reddit. So if you're not part of me on Reddit, I'm on there. I'm on YouTube. I'm okay here, of course, Twitch, Kick, Blaze, all that. So, let's see how long we are gonna play for. Sounds like it's probably gonna be about a 2 to 2.5 hour video. This part gonna be, and I was here earlier this morning, but I feel like let's do another part just for the shits and giggles. More scouting for the players that we might want to draft in the next draft if we swap teams or keep this team going. I'm not for sure, but I'm thinking of switching teams because this team is too good and it's getting too fun. Even though I like fun, it just I want to have like another challenge somewhere. The only really needed for this team is like a newer look offensive line. The reason I say that is because everyone's getting old. Owner, yeah. So, if you see my team for the offense line, left tackles 30, left guards 28, centers 28, right guards 30, right tackles 31. So we're kind of on the edge of like we need to find some younger whippersnappers in the lineup. So, but we're gonna play against the Jets. They drafted Vernon Davis. I know this year in this game in my series. Looks like they don't have Chad Pennington. He's gonna be out for 4 more weeks. So their quarterback's gonna be sucking for that. Curtis Martin's severe concussion out for 10 weeks. So they got relying on looks like Derek Braylock. I know they didn't really use him in real life. Fullback. Laverius Coles. Justin, I think was on the Buccaneers in real life, I believe. This should be a rookie. Nope. This guy was on the Bears in real life. Wayne and Jericho Cotchery. See, Vernon Davis is right there. He's not doing so well in this year. Must be injured. Still reason, Chris Baker, left tackle. This is a rookie. Mammoth Mobile Man. Left guard. Kevin Moai, center. Really good replacement for sure. And he's 6'6". I would definitely move him to like guard or tackle for that height. Probably right tackle because they need a right tackle. So far, only 2 major injuries I see for scouting this team. We already know what the Bills look like, so we're not going to look at them. But they're kind of on the edge of like rebuilding. And they don't have Darrell Revis quite yet, sadly. Okay. At least we know what they look like. I keep the drills fair. I just like to have them on non-contact. Thanks for Maverick for telling me about this. Because I don't want to have more injuries than I have to. And this is a better way to have it not happen. The only thing I noticed, I've been noticing I'm getting a lot more penalties for some reason. Oh, why did it say week 3? Oh boy, I gotta fix that. I just don't know how midstream. I might be able to. Let's see here. Uh, well, that's gone. I can kind of edit it. Stream settings. There. Yeah, fix that. There we go. So injury, elbow bursitis, bruised ankle, broken tailbone for left guard, strained pectoral. Ugh. The main one is a broken tailbone. And that's not good. Oh, can't sit on your booty when you want to take a... You could say dookie. You know, you guys can't hear the game. Okay, that's weird. There you go. That's going. It's just in a really quiet area in the game. Kind of strange. Sometimes I have difficulty, sometimes I don't. But sometimes I do, most often than not. And that's part of streaming on YouTube and other platforms. You're not really for sure how it's going to be. So, how are you? 7 weeks. Wow. So Pope is going to be up for 3. Kennedy's probable with his broken tailbone. Going back for 3 more. Okay. Damn. Kyle, yep, you're gonna be there. Steve, you're gonna be there. Spencer's gonna be there. Yep, alignment's good. Quarterback's good. Running back's good. Tight end's solid as ever gonna be. I feel like I should start Daniels just to give him some reps in playing time, but he does get to play. It just he's a second string. What can I expect? It's hard to feed all these weapons and mouths, you could say, and hands. Gonna have Gabe being the starting role this time. Simmons can be this backup this time around. Yep. Other Just see Chapman. We don't want Lie to get injured. Okay, let's see who wins their matchups for this week. The only music that the game sound is basically the music, and I turned that way down because don't get in trouble for copywriting. Colts beat Redskins. Texans beat Jaguars. Eagles barely won against the Giants. Steelers beat Buccaneers. Patriots that we crushed last week beat the Dolphins 23-3. Bears beat Cardinals, the team I'm thinking of potentially replacing. And any other games? Chiefs beat the Bengals 22-9. Man, I think that it actually is like hours and minutes. 27 minutes, 15 minutes. So about a day and 18 hours, I think. So we're playing against the Jets. But did anyone watch the Panthers Cardinals game? I just finished watching the highlights. Pretty good game between the two. And the Panthers won that game by a last scoring touchdown by their quarterback that looks pretty good for their backup. Tall, athletic, looks like he has a good arm, but I don't know how his overall is in Madden terms because they are really weird about it. This kick. Oh, these are alternate jerseys. Alternate one. I don't like them.
Let me see your intensity.
Let me know what's your thoughts.
Show me what you made of. Show me what you got. Give me your best.
We definitely can beat them.
Let's be warriors out there.
Make them miserable. They're like, no, don't do that.
Let's get it done. Don't ever give up. Keep it up.
And I got nothing to say to Vince Young right away. That's what I usually do. Let him be his first couple drives. If I have something to say, I'll say, but I don't say anything until necessary. As you guys know.
Kickoff return, 14 yards. Boylan on the return.
How about 3-4 normal, linebacker storm 3.
Ooh.
Incomplete pass. Ridgeway, the intended receiver on the play.
Go with nickel 2-4-5, quarterback contained.
Yeah, get over there, Simmons. Good tackle, but
That play is good.
horrible
11
coverage.
yards, first down.
Nothing like the greatest. It's just like how he was doing it. It's kind of like, eh?
Boylan on the run. Gain of 6 on the play.
Doom Blitz. Doom Blitz.
Number 31, the ball carrier. 1 yard loss on the play.
Gotta give the rookie a lot of reps in the middle linebacker spot.
The pass falls incomplete.
Walls could have actually picked that off, but he's like, it hit him right in the helmet. It's kind of funny though, but oh well.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
All right, let's get some good yardage on the ground on this down.
100%. Nice ziggy zaggy.
With the carry, gain of 6 on the play.
Gunflex, right, 29 tackle.
Establish the run. Work on the pass. We start off pretty heavy on the offensive running end, and we get them element surprise of it. Ooh.
Jones on the carry. No gain on the play.
Gun spread right, 94 snapper. D option, flat flat.
If he had a little bit more longer blocking, it would have been okay. Vince Young is being Vince Young again?
Makes the interception.
Go for 3-4 solid, cover 3.
Vince will have to tell him to be patient. Scramble. Protect the ball.
Number 57, still first down.
This is a good defense to call here.
Yeah, I guess.
Incomplete pass. Davis, the intended receiver.
I was gonna say, is that Vernon
Go
Davis?
with nickel 2-4-5, quarterback contained.
It's just his numbers kind of threw me off for like, so 82.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense. Number 97, first down.
3-4 solid,
Nice.
gap press.
Too many penalties lately. Ooh.
Bailey on the interception.
At least he got a interception to recover his face mask. That's always a plus. If you make a mistake, you try to make up for it.
Jones, the ball carrier. No gain on the play.
See if we can catch a safety sleeping on this one.
It could work.
Peterson on the reception. 9-yard gain on the play.
Let's try to pick up a
Ooh,
yard
that
from
looks
here.
pretty good. Don't know how well it's gonna work. That's, actually, I wanna audible to a run since it's inches.
First down, Lions.
Let's see if the line can make a hole.
We're gonna call our signature play, you could say, on offense.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense. Number 51, first down.
High twins right, 19 lead toss.
Telos play one of my favorite corners as well. There's a lot of corners I like in the olden days.
Jones on the run. Loss of 2 on the play.
Ace flip trips, 122Z flanker drive.
Yep, we'll drive it down the field and spit on them.
Young on the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
I need a gun tray, 54XL, Y curl.
Ooh.
Incomplete pass. Peterson, the intended
He could
receiver on the
technically try to catch that. He's like, his hands were like right there. But it's okay.
Number 16 in to attempt a field goal. The kick is good.
At least we got 3 points. It's usually how it goes. We suck passing off early, but when we get to like the later quarters, we actually perform better. But that's usually how it goes. Doing blitz again. This game is so hard to adjust the audio. It's like mid gameplay. Hello again, Maverick. We're doing another part today, as you see. Defense is doing defense things. How was your day, Maverick? What did you even do? I'm about to coach my Ravens against the Patriots in the AFC divisional round as we speak. Ooh. I'll be cheering on your Ravens for sure. Kind of cool. We're both playing at the same time. Oh, Pearson's gone. 74 passing yards, 14 rushing. Hey, that's what it is. I just beat the Broncos 38-10 in the wild card round. Ooh, nice. I think I lost against them when I played the first ever game with this team in the regular season, I believe. I can't remember. That was season 1. But today we're playing against the Jets and the Buffalo Bills. My team ran over 300 yards in that game. Woo! It's like, did you even put the backups in, or or your quarterback did all the carrying, aka Vince Young. Damn, that guy broke a lot of tackles. Back it up. As you see, we have our alternated jerseys, the A one, just to see what it looks like. I couldn't remember the alternated jerseys, what the L looked like. But you're versing the Patriots. Well, hopefully you can do what I did against Tom Brady. I did put the backups. I substitute to certain formations. Okay. I need to actually do that, like to actually do substitutions, because I want to get like all the tight ends involved in more plays, like all together, and get the. Oh, that'd been a good play. No, we'll run it, coach. We don't have to pass it every single time. If you ever want to learn how what I do for like streaming Maverick, like how to do it, let me know. I'll try to teach you if you ever want to do your own series. They're playing the Raiders beat the #1 seed Colts. Wow. It's kind of funny because in my game series, you saw them beat the whole NFL to win the Super Bowl in season 1. Question mark underdogs, you could say. Raiders are. That's a first down, barely. You live again? You mad lad? No. Gotta keep the grind going. Gotta keep these. I like this game too much. I want you guys to enjoy the live as much as I do. It's kind of see these players how they do together, and you can criticize them. I won the Super Bowl in season 1, and also won Coach of the Year somehow. Won the comeback Coach of the Year. Wow, that's a lot of rewards. Mavericks playing too, Eduardo. I know you like to see my team, Eduardo, so I figure gotta keep it going. So, did you fire your offensive line coach last game? I couldn't. He's too good. Even though we had a lot of penalties. The thing is, he was the head coach before I was the head coach, so I kind of replaced him. So technically, they did fire him in season 1, but I rehired him to do what he's doing now. It's funny. When my players used to mess up plays, I would threaten them to cut them if they did again, right? Because I feel like we can speak in our mics and yell at them. Because you think it'll work. It was great vent for the frustration, right? There's our money play. For passing, at least. Seems thought. Yeah, this is the play right here when I find it again. It's called this. So second short, but turns out to be a lot better than it really is. So money play for offense passing yards. Then our money offensive run play is this halfback counter weak. So we got 2 money plays at least. Vincent already threw 1 interception, of course, Eduardo, if you didn't notice. I just gave him some words of wisdom on his next drive. Odd to see it kind of work in EA football games. Well, it works well in this one, for this one at least. But in was it Madden 06, my brother would always call halfback toss. And he always toss it to his halfback, and he'd always do like the highlight stick. What about screenplays? I don't call him that much. It works well in the PS2 games. Yeah, probably depending on the person and who's controlling them. I know I have a couple screenplays, but I never really call them. Is this because our awful line is not holding long enough to give me some protection? Thing went downhill when they switched to the frostbite engine. It's like graphics got better, but gameplay and everything sucks. Maybe they'll try Unreal Engine. That'd be pretty cool, I would say. Said the PS2, like, pinnacle of Madden games. I know. I didn't like in the engine at all. Just switched to PS2 that content. I should just focus on older generational games. What about that, guys? That'd be pretty cool because I like those games. And it was pretty good. It allowed some physics on the PS2 and era in the pinnacle of sport. 100%. Once you get to the 360 PlayStation 3, it went downhill, especially with Madden 06. That was my favorite game on Xbox, but when I went to 360, bleh. Wow, they don't really want us to return the ball. Oh, that's a costly fumble. Yeah, I think MLB franchise got better through console generations, but they stalled out currently. I only played MLB The Show a couple times, but not many. I played 2 other ones back in the day, but I don't remember what they were called. I know I played a different baseball game. It's kind of like a little children, like kind of kiddish, but not kiddish. It has like the adults in them. It's like Super Mega Baseball. That's what it was. Super Mega Baseball. That was a fun baseball game. I played that. Baseball Stars NES, the baseball best baseball game. Ah, I did not know that. I would have to maybe try and try that. MVP baseball, MVP of the show versus MVP 2K. I only played MLB the show and an older baseball game that was like in the 90s PS era. Slugfest and Briggs. I never played those ones. Or 2K or MVP baseball. I just don't remember what the one I played on PS1. Uh, Power Pros PS2 is a fun game. Okay. I know I like the one that if you accidentally hit the player too many times, you can actually turn in flame and like get really good. I forget which one was that. Was it Stars or something? I don't remember. Uh, Bases loaded for NSC was pretty good. The batters changed the mound. If you hit them, they got ejected. Hmm. Interesting. That's a first down. Try and get the rookie in now. Like, rookie, it's your turn to run. There he is. Bender. Aww. I found a secret from the game where you can pitch complete games, no hits, shutouts, every single game. Works with one picture that I'm aware of. Oh boy. Eduardo found a secret weapon, like Weapon X, aka Brian Doxson. It's kind of like me finding this one play that works pretty well for the passing game. Even though they're passing 90% of the time to the tight end. Oh. They're trying to stop our run game. They say Vince Young has to pass this whole game. Like, uh, football had a NFL gameplay. I know I heard a lot of those games. Instead of TO, you got TE. Uh-huh. I know your team. Talking about Terrell Owens. Our tight end's kind of like Terrell Owens as is. He's tall, he's fast, he can catch. What can you ask for? He can block. Speed like Terrell Owens. Football head. NFL game today. Don't really. Technical. Don't think I know. I heard my friend talk about that game. Nintendo. I'm thinking of getting college football eventually. Game Breaker. I played a little bit back in the day. Don't know 2K quite really. And NFL Streets. I know NFL Streets. Yeah, he catch about 20 some passes in the game NFL record. I don't really remember. Oh, I saw injury sign. I don't know what it was. NFL Blitz. I remember NFL Blitz. Oh, Ty Law is injured. 6 plays. Haha, Ty Law. Even though I like you for cornerback. I would not know Eduardo. I don't remember. But I did play NFL Blitz though. Tio had the record for 20, then Brian Marshall played with 21. Okay. Woo! Brandon Marshall was a pretty underrated wide receiver, but he was pretty good. So your tight end has to get 22 in the game. Oh boy. I say it's doable. He was underrated. Uh-huh. It just sucks he didn't really win that many games with the teams he was on. He was with the Jets, he was with the Bears, he was with the Buccaneers. That was a gruesome tackle. I think because when he was tall in his career and kept getting injured. Yeah. When he was with Jay Cutler, he was doing really good. It just nothing could happen past a certain point, I would think. They're stopping our run. I don't like it. Even though we're at 69, it's not bad. Just grrr. I guess they're saying we have to pass. Like, curse them. He had the league in touchdowns in 31. That's all the same teams. Referees are trying to rig my game. Wow! It seems like we had this. I had that last game. Now they're coming to your sign. It's magic. As this quarterback. Uh-oh. That's not good for that RN right there. Do we have to pull off our guns now, Maverick? Like, and was it Blood Bowl? And start bribing the reps and killing them? And they keep calling pass interference instead of holding. What did Edwards? So, see, the offense needs to be fired. How do you let them touch your quarterback? I know, right? Even though he's max. I think it's just because our offense line's getting old, that's all, mainly. Plus, one of our starters are injured. he's the right guard too, so it's kind of a little bit that into, but yeah, ouchie. He's the sender. He's starting. He's number 51 right there. It is. I'll show you. Damian Woody. So our starter now is Steve, apparently, but he has 96 pass block, but our left guard has only 90, 92. Well, he's good, but he's hurt. Yeah. They call it not pass interference. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. I feel bad for you, Maverick. Steve is always Steve, messing up the things up. Uh-huh. Yep. It's just our offense line in general is like on the urge of like retirement, you know. Well, there goes Camardi for to the house. Yoink. Uh-huh. Okay, Eduardo and Maverick. Would you rather draft Antonio Cromartie or Johnson Joseph if you would pick? Because I had the choice between the two of them when I was drafting in my first season. See, if he was Steve Cromartie, he wouldn't have done that. That's funny. No, Johnson Joseph, the CB. John's the one that played for the Bengals and the Texans. Or Antonio Cromartie. Both were cornerbacks. That, but Cromartie played for the Jets as well as the Chargers. So between those two guys. Oh, you're not too okay. Antonio Cromartie is a tall, lengthy corner that's like 6'2", played for the Chargers for a while, went to the Jets at the end of his career when he was playing with Darrelle Revis. Then Jonathan Joseph played for the Bengals for quite a bit of years. Then after when he got older, he played for the Texans before he retired. And he was playing with J.J. Watt for a little bit, Brian Cushing, some other players that you guys know. Oh, there goes Boss Bailey picking them off again. JJ, the Tennessee and Arizona's final years. I met Marty. Okay. It just Maverick doesn't know him. I like JJ Watt. Oh, calling a special play. So, would you rather have Camardi or that Joseph? Eduardo, since you know who I'm talking about now. Personally, I would rather have Camardi, just because I like his height, stature. Tough call, right? Because I had the option to pick between the two of them. At the same time. But yeah, depends on the scheme for sure. Because I noticed Joseph was always steady, defending on a lot of passes. 200 Kamari Joseph, because Kamari was supported by Revis. Okay. Because, like I was gonna say, I noticed from the stats, like their coverage abilities in this game, Joseph is better at zone than press, because Kamari has better press than zone than Joseph. Then, but they have about the same man coverage. Kamari had half the press deflections as nearly as same picks. Okay, so kind of equal between you guys. So, I guess I'll pick Camardi for me. IG like the taller corners. So, okay, so, yep. So you're a Camardi person. Then Mavericks by himself with Joseph. But the funny part, Joseph went to the Ravens in this game with me. So you guys kind of got your Swiss Army knives between the teams. Nami Asawa. He's he started not so good, but he got pretty good later on. He was like buried on the depth chart with the Raiders for a long time. Then he went to the Eagles and went down. Kind of sucks. It's all about that money they wanted from him. Wrong team with the Eagles. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know him. He's with the Rams. Free safety. That will do it, Eduardo. Yep. Yep, Adam Archuleta was a hard-hitting safety for sure for the Rams. Yep, I remember that. Kind of like with Albert Hainsworth, paid him $100 million and went downhill, did not perform to his standard when he was with the Titans. kind Kind of sucks how Washington signed all these good potential players, but they did never pan out. Kind of like almost every Washington in that era. Dum dum dum. Blame. Yep. Yeah, they didn't really have a good owner back then. It's kind of like with the Bengals a little bit. Remember when they traded McNabb? Yeah, I remember that. He was like at his oldest age ever. Like, why would you trade for him? I know he's good, but still, he's getting really old. I understand if you need like a bridge quarterback for like a year or two to develop a back, like a new rookie quarterback, or if you want to try to get to the promised land, maybe one last go. But, eh, almost like the Ravens getting McNair when he was going to throw us 20 yards. Yeah. Those two quarterbacks were kind of like identical to me. They're like both really good. Just they couldn't pan out when they went to different teams. Oh, that's a fumble, but I didn't see if it was a really fumble. Then and yet still did a couple. Oh, when the Ravens paid Scott Mitchell crazy money. I don't remember Scott Mitchell. Probably before my time or something. I would not know. Enough said. Yep. By the way, called another pass interference on me. Oh my gosh. Wish the Ravens could forget him. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. I feel bad for you guys with those. Like, there's a lot of contracts people wish they could forget over the years when they had to sign a player. I guess they want us to throw more. Yeah, the Tavares when they had between Benitez Verde, Joe Flacco, and the real Ravens had a real fun with time at your quarterback. Oh. No, Vince Young, why would you throw that? Just run the ball. uh, two bad throws. Benitez Verde is a good mentor. He was not the greatest quarterback in my eyesight, but that was probably before he kind of declined when he was getting older. I didn't really see much of when he was in his younger age, when he was with the Buccaneers. Okay. Stoney Case was our quarterback for Jim Harbaugh, Tony Banks, Anthony Wright, Kai Bowler. And then under Harbaugh, we had Tennessee signed veteran receivers who were past their prime. I know Jim Harbaugh, Tony Banks, and Anthony Wright, Kai Bowler. I know those couple guys, but not Stoney Case. One Derek Mason was the wide receiver at the age of 35. Yeah, the Ravens didn't have that many like actual elite receivers in their time. Like they actually drafted and performed. I know how Marquise Brown or like not Marquise Brown. The guy they have now is pretty good. Nah, Flacco had him. I would not know. I would not remember. You guys know about your Raven stuff more than I do, so you guys can talk it between the two and let me know. Oh, that was a bad throw. Oh yeah, he did play with Flacco for a couple seasons. And then everyone got hurt, Flacco turned. Okay. I see. Well, let's see if we can get one last touchdown, guys. With our signature play, maybe. Nope. Well, that's the game. 34-7 against the Jets. And couldn't left for free the following season and couldn't make the team that signed him. That's good how it usually was. Okay. Good to know between you guys, Maverick and Eduardo. Dark days. The past is the past, and now it's the future. I just hope Lamar Jackson at least wins a Super Bowl with the Ravens. It just sucks they keep like getting a lot of good players and they just like lose the ones they shouldn't be losing. Like now we have Lamar, the regular season star, superstar Jackson. Yep. Until the postseason, then he goes downhill. I would like to, if Michael Vick and Prime Lamar Jackson were actually versing each other in the Super Bowl. That would be pretty cool to see. But that'd be like, wow. What would happen? Who would win in that? I think this season will be special, especially when we fired John Harbaugh of the. Yeah, true. And do they actually play against each other, the Giants and the Ravens? Packers beat Seahawks. Chargers beat Raiders. Bills won. Wow, 17-10 against the 17-16 against the Vikings. Falcons beat the Saints. 49ers beat Broncos, even though the worst team in the NFL. Titans beat Cowboys. I don't think so this season. Okay, I would not know. Usually, the NFL teams scheduling people try to get like a matchup like that. However, I hype my team when we were underperforming, so I expect making playoffs. Nothing more, right? Like in your case, Maverick, and hopefully your team stops calling those dang penalties. uh, oh, yeah, they rotate the AFC to the NFC seat rotations. I gotta show you guys a prospect in this year's draft. Okay, can I ask you guys how tall you guys are? If you don't mind me asking out loud. Like one. Okay, you're 5'10". What about you, Maverick? Like one season by the Ravens will play. Okay. Here's a player I want to show you guys. Okay, Maverick is 6'3". Well, I'm 5'7" with my shoes off, 5'9" with my shoes on. There is a center in this year's draft, in this draft class, that is short. I thought I was kind of short, but this is like why short? I think it's the next player too. He's 5'9", 306 pounds. That's like a fullback. So I like his blocking skills, but you'll have to use him just for like the fullback blocking on the goal line. That's it. And just imagine trying to run any run plays with them. Like, how would you run? He's slow. And he has really bad injuries. The guys that used to have, and the guy named Buddy Lee, he played just fine. Yeah, he's fine over. I'm trying to remember his name. Kelly Gray. Oh, you're talking about the DT. I know exactly what you're talking about. Right there. He's 6 foot. So this is 6 foot, but he wasn't. As someone who played defensive line, the lower man wins. A tricky lower than him. So Color Greg matching up with that guy. He was a wrestler, very good player. Yeah, I could see that. But blew out his knee. Oh, money! Okay, Maverick and Edward, since we're here together, we've been on a hot winning streak. Do you think I should simulate the rest of the season or keep playing until we get to the promised land? Maverick told me I should simulate last season. Went pretty well. What you guys think? Do we want to blow out the team we potentially will transfer to? Well, if you play, you probably go undefeated, question mark. Well, let's check out the schedule for you, Eduardo, since you're questioning about it. So we got Bills, Bears, Seahawks. That's a good matchup. Packers, Vikings, Dolphins, Eagles, 49ers, and the other team. So the only big matchup we have is the Seahawks and the Packers twice. And the Eagles. He chose. Yeah, I was gonna say Edward should choose this time. Yep, I agree. I 100% agree. Because we played already 6 games. Well, what I used to do was take section 4 games, pick one of them, and that's a great job of fun match placing. It's fine. Well, I played 6, so I just don't know when I could stop the simulation, and it doesn't really tell me when I play the Seahawks, so that'll be 1, 2, only 2 games. Then after that, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can't say 1 week at a time. I can. That's fair enough. I can do that. I'll just go to like Scout Week, Player Week, Scout Week, Player Week, so we can see. strain bicep, strain bicep, strain bicep, bicep, tricep, bicep, tricep. Hip pointer, strain Achilles, bruise forearm, straight shoulder. Nothing bad. It's like bicep, tricep, bicep. I wonder what they've been doing. Titans beat Jaguars. Patriots beat Vikings. Dolphins beat Jets. Our team, the Lions, beat the Bills 37-12. That was going to be a given. Remember, at Maverick, the last time we simulate, we had the Vince Young when he came back from his injury the first season. Shows that your team is good, even you sim. Yep. 49ers beat the Cardinals. Texans lost to the Ravens 23-0. So I would say that's your guys' team over there, even though you can't control them. It's your guys' team. And that's the team I'm thinking of replacing to Eduardo. Remember, I was thinking between the Cardinals and the Bills if I could replace them.
Let me get right to the point.
Sure.
Yep. Definitely a shout out. Don't think there's many players I need to scout now. There's some, but good right tackle. Okay, next week. Away! Yeah, I'll just keep doing week one by week so you guys can see the scores. Make it a little bit easier. And the season can actually go faster too, so we don't have to like watch an hour and get bored of it. This actually makes it speed up a little bit. Just collate a finger. You can still play with that. Just wrap it up and call it good. And then you match up when you want to play. Yep. Ravens beat the Chiefs 34-14. Jets beat Packers 28-14. Dolphins beat Texans 13-10. Saints beat Redskins 20-12. Raiders beat Browns 19-14. Seahawks beat Rams 24-14. Steelers beat the Bills 33-10. Vikings beat Cardinals 39-17. 49ers beat Chargers. We lost by the Bears by 7. Speaking of, you guys should use you shouldn't seen the story with ST Dan Hampton. I would not know. I know the sender for the Packers had a really bad one. He was showing his hand to the part, and his single finger on his arm was straight, and they were bent different directions. He said he was going to have injuries, but now that he's retired. That's like when Brett Favre, when he was with the Packers, was throwing the balls so hard to his receivers, and you bust their fingers for throwing it too hard. Reminds me of that. Damn. That's pretty painful. Well, I did that all the time. Yeah, sometimes. You have too much strength, not enough finesse. Jill poured heap in the head tons of times. Yeah. Hey, the main thing you could say, he ain't smelled, miss-smelled. If you don't know that saying, that's from the movie The Patriot. He just threw it right hand out. Couldn't catch it. Right in his like ear hole. Check out the injury parts. Okay. Oh. Torn bicep for Vince Young. That's why we lost. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is our season over? And it's already so like rain. Oh. Right. I know. It's only for 3 weeks, too. So we got Joey Harrington and Jesse Palmer. Joey Harrington has more throw power than Palmer, but Palmer's definitely the more accurate of the two. Looks like it, but looks like Harrington's definitely now accurate than him. Uh-oh. Yeah. Who is more mobile? They are, I think, Jesse Palmer by a little bit. Just a little bit. But I would know. This collided shoulder with a left guard. Mild concussion with the nickel cornerback. Foot fracture or contusion. Ugh. High ankle sprain. Did I even tell you how I got Vince Young, Eduardo? Or no? I know Maverick knows. Contusion day. What? uh, sounds nasty. Okay, so do you know how I got Vince Young? Or no? I'll wait until you answer so I can give you the answer. I was gonna watch the episode, but you were live, so I don't. But I say you were live, so I stopped. But I'm here and said, okay, so I was looking for a quarterback. They said I need to draft a quarterback. It's like, okay, so I'm not gonna draft a quarterback in the first round because I feel like that's a waste. There probably is gonna be a better one next year. So like, okay. So I went around the league looking for someone I want to draft and like potentially be and get. So the player that I originally wanted to get was Kellen Clemens. He went to the Seahawks. Like, okay, I tried trading him for picks. I couldn't get him. I tried trading like a right end for them. But if I go to the right ends, they already had Grant. So like, okay, that doesn't work. So I was looking around at other teams for like that had a quarterback that they didn't really want. So I was looking around, like, okay, this team has a quarterback. Like the Titans, they already have like a couple of rookie quarterbacks. Maybe I want them. Like, nah, I don't want them. They drafted 3 of them. I'm like, okay. Maverick was like, what the hell? So I was like, okay, let's see who else got a quarterback in the first season. So it's like, okay, looking around, like, oh, Eagles, they got Vince Young. They already got Dominic McNabb. so they don't really need him, right? I remember like, it was a tough pick in the first round. Yep, he was in this one still. It was like 10th overall. I don't remember. Or when the Titans drafted him. That's when they drafted him. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna trade away the CPU player they sign in like in the simulation. Like sometimes you get a player that they sign throughout the weeks. They signed Alex Brown for me. So it's like, okay, what happens if I give you Alex Brown? No other things. They accepted right away. That's how I get Vince Young. Vince Young for Alex Brown. Straight up. No picks required after the draft, just Vince Young. And that was accepted like a snap. Because they needed me to get a quarterback, and now we got this guy, Vince Young. Backup quarterback for a high potential pass rusher. What's the contract? For Vince Young. Okay, let's see. Vince Young has 2 more years left on his contract, but the end, I think it was like a 5-year deal they signed him for. Yeah, 5 years. So you're saying I kind of won that by a long shot. So and I don't know how expensive it was, but the CPU took it and did it. So like, okay. Well, they got a higher price backup they didn't need for a younger, more years of control. That's yep. So I say we won that trade without costing picks. That's the main thing. Don't have to like trade your draft capital for a player that you kind of wanted regardlessly. So in the end, we had Antonio Camardi, our first round pick, traded for Vince Young, technically a first round pick. Then a like 2 second rounds, or also linebackers. Then the third and the fourth, and yeah. But I think that's a pretty decent steal. I don't know how great the player they got would actually be. He played for the Bears when they went to the Super Bowl. He's a 4-3 defensive end. So, but we lost to the Seahawks 22-6. So, Alex Brown, yeah, Alex Brown, straight up.
Coach, real quick.
Uh-huh.
And I told Maverick about it too. It's like, huh? Why? Mm-hmm. I know. But the thing, why would I accept that trade in the game? I got a younger player than them and got a better player in the end. Salary cap. I don't know. They really don't know. I remember when he was an older player in Madden series. Yeah. If I show you this cap, I'm trying to play CPU logic. Yeah. So I'm just gonna actually see like how big the contract is. But I can't. I know Vince Young got injured last season, too. Yeah. Hmm. Well, it did on yearly and cap. Young is getting $5 million this season. Huh. I assume Brown is it not. I'll go back and check for you, Eduardo, so you can kind of break it down. So Vince Young is making 730K for this year, and next year he's only making 890K. Then if I go to the right in, Alex Brown is making 1.1 million, 1.3 million, 1.64 million, and 2 million. So about 5 years total, he is making about 5 to 10-ish million, maybe. And when he played with them last season, he only had 17 tackles, 5 sacks. Then when we were playing with Vince Young, he had about 2,000 passing yards, 17 to 15 interceptions, and he had about 1,000 rushing yards, but he won Offensive Rookie of the Year for us as well. Is Pope back or no? Pope is back. Pope! Get your buddy back in there. Booty back in. Even though Pearson could be up to 99 now. Oh my gosh, 90 speed. Oh my gosh. It's too good. Okay. So this was a rookie. I forgot he was the same draft class as Liner. Yep. So I definitely won the trade. What's up? Yep. So like a 5-year vet for a rookie, straight up, that might not perform or not be a starter role, even though you already had Coles on the team. So from the CPU, they are seeing a rookie backup core they don't really need, but for a high potential edge rusher for more control of years. Right? And they already had a decent backup regardless. But we beat the Packers 14-6. I mean, they didn't have idea of the names, right? They're like, ooh, Alex Brown. We like Alex Brown. He did really good with the Bears. But they're like, who's Vince Young? Is he going to develop at all? Is he going to play at all? When he's going to play? We all know who Vince Young is. If he says doesn't seem that. Yep. And the funny part with the draft recap, the Titans drafted 4 rookie quarterbacks.
I'd like to talk.
And it's funny. And then the Colts drafted like a lot of offensive linemen. I beat the Patriots 27-15. Well done, Maverick. Well done. I know you were just hearing about the commotion of the trade. Yeah, the draft flag has not the greatest in EA football games. Yeah. Puto. But it's okay. I'll take the trade regardless. It was a funny moment for them, and they kind of goofed up. Yep. It's kind of like when I played against the Patriots when I played, but I did a little bit better. I can't see your team, so. So now, does Josie Palmer or Dorian Hinton create a quarterback controversy in Detroit? My team held out to the scoring field goals. Okay, at least it's only field goal. That's good. Right? Well, Dorian Hinton's more better than Jesse Palmer. Even though we have injury and Vince Young. It's only one more week, though. So. In real life time, I think if I was picking between the two, I would have Palmer over Harrington by a little bit. But in this game, or you could say other games, it's a hard pick. I was kidding. We know he's starting when he's healthy. But who would I have anyway, Eduardo? Oh, Lions beat the Vikings 27-24.
The coach had led his team to consecutive winning seasons for the first time as a head coach. But back-to-back winning seasons is not a milestone that Hall of Fame coaches talk about. There aren't any parades or speeches. Let's face it, a coach would be lucky to get the game ball for such an achievement. Nonetheless, it's important to be consistent. Every job requires this trait, but none more so than that of an NFL head coach.
So you had a great draft. Your team is a wizard for pulling off the Vince Young trade. I can show you who we drafted if you really remember who.
Chief.
Okay.
No. He's like, it's kind of like no, leave me alone. I like making fun of their tones of voices. They're like, talk to me. I'm like, no, I don't want to. Okay, I'll show my draft recap of season 1. So we traded for Vince Young, so it's technically our first round pick. We drafted Maurice Jones-Drew in the 5th, 6th round, I don't remember. Then we drafted Leonard Pope in the 2nd round because we needed one because we had Pollard at the time before he retired. Pocket Hercules, right? You could say. Then we drafted Chris Craig in the 3rd round. Then we drafted Wooten. What's MJ? Pocket Hercules. Then we drafted Wooten in the 4th round. Oh. Then this season we drafted Brian Crosby. Damn, he's up to 90 potential. So looks like Sean Rogers is potentially, you could say, going to say goodbye eventually. Kenny D's back. Yay! Troy McCoy, who the hell are you? I'm confused. We guess we can move one of these middle linebackers to the. Yeah, because I did not sign him. Who are you? You guys know my team by now. You guys know like I'm like. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh, because I only had 4. Now there's 5. Like I'm like. NFC, NFL head coach with the surprise mechanics. That was a surprise for me. It's like, who are you people? Like from SpongeBob and Patrick, when Patrick looks underneath the rock, it's like, who are you people? Classic episode, you could say. Dolphins beat Patriots. I give them a big clap for that. Spaceballs, the movie. Oh my gosh. It's like, I'm surrounded by a-hole. Oh, who are you? I am Lieutenant A. Oh, some major asshole. Yep. Uh-huh. See, I was just saying the A word, but yeah, you kind of said it, so I had to say it out loud. I guess our team is full of A-holes, you could say. Oh, this color wish for a commodity. Oh boy. Too many. The funny part, I was thinking about adding that's sound alert to my Twitch streams. If you guys don't know, I do Twitch stream as well. Not as much, not as much, but I still do it when I do. So it's like at least once or twice a week too. Start on here. So that's why you guys get to hear them in the videos area. Ryan Bullock used to call those guys, slap those Ricardo Richards. Huh? Brian Bullock used to call those guys slap Richards. Okay. Did I know that? Gotcha. Interesting. Very interesting, for sure. So you could say in Halo, Sergeant J is is one too. Vincent's still injured, but it's like, we'll let him sit. Okay, since they signed that one player that I don't need, and we need a better outside linebacker. Who is expendable to the outside? Teddy. You're gonna be the next outside linebacker. And he actually went up on it all. There we go. Haha. You got mail in the AOS voice. There was a backup left tackle named Mike Polak. He used to always call him the wrong name. Called him crack one. Left reference. Wow. That's funny. That is absolutely funny. But I love it. Until we meet again. Looks like Troy and Gabe are going to be the duo with Kennedy and Simmons are going to be sitting in the background. That's fine with me. They're both rookies. And how's... Okay, one's more like a thumper, one's more of a speedster. Makes sense. I like it. It works. So... swap around. The future is now! Yes. For the defense, at least. Offense, the line needs a total, you could say, eventually younger talent. The cornerbacks, on the hand, we have one that's, or two actually, are young, but the nickel and the second stringer is old. Then the same with the safeties. You're going to have to do something at your full line next season. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll show you the ages too. I'm not even joking. I don't remember if I did show you, but I'll definitely show you. So, left tackle, 30. Left guards, both of them are 28. Center, 28. Right guard, 30. Flynn, I know Flynn's old. Yeah. Chris Terry, old. And if you go to my cornerbacks, like I said, the starting two are old. Trey Bly, fine. Getting old. Cromartie, young. The first string cornerback that could be just basically the nickel. Because I drafted him to be the nickel. Because he has good man and good press. Maybe that was the Ravens when you showed us the roster. Old. And their safeties are kind of old, but not old. Once you get to like 29, 28, you're feeling like you're old now. That'll be interesting, just like having a team that's all full of old players, like do like a franchise like on an older Madden game or whatever, and just have like all old farts and you actually have to actually play. The NFL like coach used to regress hard at 31. 09. Oh, head coach 09. True.
Listen, boss.
Eagles. Would you guys want to see something like that? Like, dudes fell off the cliff, like, I broke my hip. I can't get up. I just don't know how I'll do it, though. Grandpa football team. Uh-huh. then you gotta actually have to, like, rebuild from the draft or, like, whatever. Because I did, like, things of, like, I would sim the whole season, pick a random team that sucked. Well, like, no, I would pick a random team, advance it go to the team that was the worst team, cut everyone, clear the camp penalties, then just have a team that's full of like auto-generated players. But I remember Morton, Harrison, and Tom Tupa. I remember those guys. Both were ancient. Actually, would be the best way to do it. Yeah. I know I can get Head Coach 2026 on EA. Then I can play the older Maddens on the emulator. Because I can do, I know Madden 04 right now, but I just gotta remember which other ones I can do. That'll be an interesting series too. Oh, Vince Young is back and healthy. Thanks for streaming. I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night. Good night, Maverick. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the awesome chat. And good job on your game today. Beating the Patriots because we hate the Patriots desperately. Looks like Woody's back. We'll have Marvin Phillips start. Man. What would you do if you saw this tight end room, Eduardo? Ravens fans hate the Patriots and Colts. Yeah. You got a 6'7" tight end, a 6'5", and a 6'4". It's like two of my mouths to feed. Like the receiver room, they're up 6'2", 6'4", 6'2", and they're all young. And they all want the ball. Well, Pulp is a better in like real life. Yeah, true. It's like blocking his like run block is 77, 76, 76, basically across this board is the same. Pass block is better across the board. Not much as a receiver. Yeah, catching on the hand. They're all great catching in this game. Speed. We know how the rookies are. They are like, can't catch me. I know. Like have Pope in the middle, then you have your just the Pope all day. I know 6'7". Then you have a 6'5" backup and a 6'4" third stringer. Then the third stringers have like 95 speed each. Potential. He was listed at 6'9". Ha ha. Not 6'7" the meme. Oh, we lost against the Colts. That's 2 losses, but we have some injuries. So, Bills beat the Chargers. Wow, 22-14. What's going on? Raiders beat Patriots. There's a tackle that the Colts drafted in this last offseason. The original Madden 25 is the one in the classes where you draft Antoine Gubu, a 7'4" tight end. Jeez. I don't think I ever seen him. The first Madden 25. I know the one that you're talking about too, with Adrian Pearson cover. That one, I believe. I think. I just don't remember. I think that's the one.
Let me explain this.
49ers. But I did play that one quite a bit. I like that one because you can actually see like actual face people scans, not like when you look at the players, it's just like the pitchers are actually the humans. That's what I'm saying, like that. Mark McGuire, Dan, Brand, Brothers Dan, what is the quarterback, I think, for the Jets, for how many? He was 6'11". I remember there was a taller quarterback one time in the league that was pretty tall. I don't remember as well. I know exactly the player you're talking about, but yeah, I couldn't remember. Well, let's see how's our standings. I forget. Schedule. We gotta play against. We got 2 losses, 3 actually losses. So we got 49ers, Vikings, Packers. Ooh, I think the guy you're thinking is 6'7". I can't remember. Was that Culpepper? Culpepper was like 6'5". This guy had like a dark visor as a quarterback. That's the one I'm thinking of. The Colts are the best team in the NFL. Oh yeah, I should show you the player they drafted, Eduardo. He had like a crazy story when the Colts drafted him in this thing. This guy ran a 4.65 40, ran a bench press the bar 35 times at 225, and he did like a crazy broad jump apparently. I can see that. Back also, Matt Jones. Yeah. Oh, no, Brock. But it was a different player. Matt Jones, Pizarro was around that height. But speaking of Jaguars, the ones I think of when I think of the Jaguars, speaking of tall, I think of these guys. John Henderson and Marcus Stroud. They were only a year drafted apart from each other, but that's scary. Tall DTs. Kind of like when the 49ers drafted Eric Armstead and Tafreka for little Ferguson. Those guys. 6'7", 6'7", 6. Both DTs kind of, but they played them as ends or DTs, whatever they played them as. Paxton Lynch, aka Bus, and Mike Lennon were 6'7". Yep. Mike Lennon had that contract with the Bears that he signed big buku bucks and then performed. Same with Brock Osweiler when he went to the Texans. Did not perform after he left the Broncos. He should have stayed with the Broncos, to be honest. But life is life, and you just move on and annoy the what happened. I know what happened. Justin Harris, Trevor Lawrence are 6'5". Yeah, those are definitely tall boys, and they actually can move around pretty well too. Looking for the Josh Allen 6'5". Yeah, he's my like kind of like my go-to quarterback if I try to get a quarterback. A Cam Newton, Josh Allen kind of built. A lot of those are. Any of those names ring the bell? Nope, not the one I'm thinking of. I have to look. Use Google. Where is my Google? Aha. Dark Nice. Uh, yeah, Dan McGuire. It was actually Dan McGuire. Yep, you were right. It was in the first round of the Seattle Seahawks in 1991 with the dark visor. Yep. So yeah, it was Dan McGuire. But there was a receiver that Steelers tried out for a little bit too. That was pretty tall too. Dope. Uh-huh. Let's see if I can remember his name. Do you remember Wes Lyons by the chance, Eduardo? He was with the Steelers for a little bit. He was from West Virginia. He didn't really play that much. Howard Carmichael? I think I know him. Yeah. I think he played with the Vikings, right? If I recall. I have to check. Mm, 6'8". He played, looks like, for the Eagles. Yeah, Eagles. Yeah, he was like a little stint with the Steelers. Very small stint. They only signed him because he was tall and tried him for like a tight end role. It was like for like preseason because they like, oh, this guy's tall. Why not sign him? He could be something special. I'll look. Let me see where Ravens 6. Darren Waller was a yeah, but he was Mark Andrews, Scott, yeah, Chris Moore. No, that was not him. No, because that's 6'1". He showed them. No, I don't see any when that was 6 foot. Kind of what weird. He was the receiver, then they moved to tight end, then he performed. Hockey Gilmore. I remember him. Well, let's check out the stats now. Home field advantage. Nice. Okay, so we get a bye week, and that's what Maverick wanted too. Individual. Not info. We go by team. 15 interceptions, 20 passing touchdowns. About the same from last year. Big tight end. Yeah. Joey Hinton did not too bad. 8 for 3 for that many. And I guess Jesse Palmer played a little bit. 12 attempts for 6 for 2 touchdowns. Oh yeah, that's when we had him for the backup. Kevin Jones, 1,400 yards. Vince Young, 5. Bender with 300. Receiving the ball. See, why can't we get stats like this? Like when we simulate, we get good stats. It's just when we play, we don't really get good stats. Looks like Pearson's gonna be the starter of the tight end group. It just sucks. Sean Rogers, a DT, the mammoth of a, like we could say, nose tackle, led the way. The backup, Sean Cody, got 7. So we're doing a lot of pressure. That's kind of cool to see. 90 Scott, Wembley, Bailey. Our middle linebacker got 44, the rookie. Interceptions, probably big. Walls with 8, Camardi with 7, Blay with 7, Paul with 7, Bailey with 4, Michael with 4, Scott with 3, Wimberly with 2, Gorman with 1, Simmons with 1. That's a lot of interceptions. And these are our corners right here. Safety, safety, backup, safety, linebacker, 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 linebacker. Jeez. And who do we play against anyway? Packers, Lions, preseason, regular season, postseason. So we don't know yet, actually. Who are we gonna play against? Eduardo. It's gonna be fun to see. Just oh boy, someone wants to see me. No. What do you want from me?
Here it is.
You know they are announcing who the coach of the year tomorrow, right? I wanted to tell you, congratulations, you're the coach of the year this year.
We're offering a good deal.
Yay! We won the reward of being coach of the year. Oh, that's offensive team of the year. What? That's last year. We got defense. What? I guess we won coach of the year. Guess we'll go to that and see if that's true or not.
The coach received the Coach of the Year award for the first time in his career. This award symbolized all of the effort that he had put into the job. His passion, focus, and determination were unmatched. And many said that it was his attitude and ability to get the most out of his players that proved to be the key to his team's success.
Don't know him. I do not know him. Look at that. Nope, I'm not going to talk to these guys. Nope, nope. Save into sim. Guess we're going to go to the postseason stuff, Eduardo. You get to see the postseason with me, since Maverick saw the postseason of season 1. No, you get to see it here. But I won't do the off-season stuff without him too. Well, I gotta run around like I'll catch up in your next series a little bit later. Okay, sounds good. Eduardo, I'll make sure to stop before we get to the postseason. I mean, not the postseason, the off season, so you guys can see that live as well, because I don't want to ruin it for you guys. It was fun. I had a good time and a joke for a little bit. So fun. So fun times, indeed. Well, Eduardo, have a good night, and I'll see you maybe during the playoffs or the off season, wherever I decide to pick. But if it's a good game, I'll make sure it's iced up. But yes, you take care for sure. Adios, amigos. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see who our matchup is, and we'll probably stop it there and see who we're playing and stop it there. If it's a good matchup, if it's a not so good matchup, I'll just like, eh. But if it's a good matchup, we'll definitely play it live. Okay, injury report. Left outside backer injured, outside fullback injured, starting middle linebacker, and our starting receiver's injured. Well then, Mike Williams, you're gonna get buried on this on the depth chart. Chris Craig, I wish I could replace you. Oh, I actually can because no, I can't. Okay, check out the injury report. Whole abilities, 1 week. Strain back for 6 weeks. 6 weeks for concussion. Broken wrist for 7. And severe sprained wrist for 2 weeks. Okay. And who are we playing against in the game? Oh yeah, we can check out rewards too before we call it. Good. We are playing against the Giants. Okay. Let's check out the rewards. Wow, look at that. We won the offense and defense and the coach of the year. They wanted us to win the offense of the year. So, and we got defense. That's just like, wow. Player MVP, Peyton Manning. NFC is Tiki Barber. AFC is Peyton Manning. NFL's best offensive players, LT. NFC's best player is Tiki Barber and LT. Best defense is AJ Hawk. NFC was Nick Barnett. AFC was AJ Hawk. Best rookie was, looks like the Cardinals running back. Same with NFC and AFC. And offense was the Browns player. Don't know him. NFL's best defense rookie was Raiders. NFC was Haley for the 49ers. AFC was Oakland. Best offense line was our left tackle. Okay. Look at that. Now he's got like win a Super Bowl or something now. There's Coach of the Year. There's Offense of the Year. There's Defense. We won it twice. Game Ball when we won our first one. Okay, check out our coordinators. Look at that. Look at me. 88 overall. Defense is godly. Offensive line. Offense court is great. Then DC is great. Wow. Anderson went up that much. It's kind of crazy. Like I said, it's going to be a very expensive contract year if these guys go. Oh, going the wrong way. Check out the Giants team before we go and stop it there. So they got Eli Manning, Tim Hasselbeck, and Lando. Got Tiki Barber. Apparently he had a great season. Attempts 455 times. Damn, that's a little much. Jim Flynn. Pixel Birds. Amine Tumor. Yep. I got this guy's. Tight end. Jeremy Shockey. Yep. Looks like they're all gonna be healthy from what I see. Just showing their roster. Looks like they're more than healthy. Wow. I moved him to DT, keep him on the outside. They definitely look too healthy for my liking. Sucks that their team is like in their top healthy performance and we're injured across the board. Yep, they don't have any injuries. I was going to like take a. Oh wow! I guess the rookie did not get to play at all. Wow, that sucks for them. Which means, can we see the worst injury possible? No. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do the postseason and the playoffs in the next part. But thanks, Eduardo, Maverick, everybody for being here. Next part might be tomorrow, so stay in touch for that, and make sure you subscribe for more head coach content. I'll be potentially doing some more sports games too. So if you like sports games, hopefully give me a suggestion in the comments below. And I'll try to get an emulator. I do have Madden 06 emulator. I do have an NFL Streets 1 and 2 as well. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm signing off now. Gonna get some meat, take a shower, and see what I'm gonna do next. But you guys take care, and I'll see you guys in the future.